Hello and welcome to David E. Hastings Stadium for what is the final regular season game for the Guelph Royals, facing off against the London Majors. Royals and the Majors already secured in their position, and playoffs already confirmed. The Royals will be facing off against the Toronto Maple Leafs, whereas the Majors, they got a tougher opponent in the Kitchener Panthers for the playoffs, as Darren Shred, the starting pitcher for the Royals, is warming up. I'm your play-by-play man, Trevor Reid, and take a look at the lineup for the London Majors. For the Majors, batting first at second base is Jordan Schulfand. Batting second at right field is Byron Reichstein. Batting third and left field is Starling Joseph. Batting fourth and designated hitting, Eduardo D'Olio. Batting fifth at shortstop, Tommy Reyes Cruz. Batting sixth in center field, Austin Wilkie. Batting seventh at first base, Josh Williams. Batting eighth at third base, Brett Graham. And batting ninth.
Baseball fans, top of the first here at Hastings Stadium. Leading off for the London Majors, the second baseman, number 29, Jordan Schulfand.
And batting ninth, catcher Charlie Bowman. Schulfand will step in. Leadoff hitter for the Majors. The umpire will call play, and Shred will deliver the first pitch tonight, and it is outside for a ball. Shred, this is his fifth game on the season. He's typically not a long relief type of pitcher. He's pitched only 7 innings in those 4 games. Got 11 strikeouts, though, and good ERA, so likely the Royals are using him as the opener, as that pitch missed as well. It's 2-0. Pitch fouled right back, and it's 2-1. Royals got a solid lineup out tonight. Some of their main hitters in the lineup, missing J.D. Williams, who is replaced by Ashton Patterson, who's starting in center field. Schulfand swinging and missing, and it's 2-2. Royals hoping to end the regular season on a good note and start or head to the playoffs with some momentum. Full count to the leadoff hitter here. Waiting on deck is Reichstein. 3-2 pitch is popped up to the third base side over his Collymore, and he will watch it fall out of play. Royals having a decent record over the year, definitely improved in the second half of the year with some of their new additions, and they've been on a tear in the second half, and we'll see if they can keep it going here as Shred sets in the full count delivery again. That one foul tipped off the bat of Schulfand and into the glove of Robinson behind the plate, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 22, Byron Reichstein.
Take a look at the Royals' defensive lineup. In left field, we have Ethan Hammond. In center, Ashton Patterson. And in right is Owen Ellis. In the infield, Malik Collymore is at the hot corner. And Terrasano across from him at first. And up the middle, you got Cush at second and Morrow at short. Chris Robinson is the man behind the plate, as the 1-0 pitch from Shred is cranked into right field, and that one's down for a base hit. It's going to go all the way to the corner. Ellis quick to get on it, but Reichstein will jog into second with a 1-out double. And that will bring up the left fielder, power hitting left fielder for the Majors is Starling Joseph.
The left fielder, number 7, Starling Joseph.
Joseph, a big dude, definitely an intimidating man in the batter's box. The height and build kind of reminds me of O'Neal Cruz. Reichstein will take his lead off second. Nobody really holding him on. The pitch from Shred, that one will catch the bottom of the zone, and he'll get ahead of the batter 0-1. Shred taking a few looks back and delivers, and outside. Robinson's able to keep it from getting to the backstop, and counts evened up now at 1 apiece. Infield playing back, likely going for the out at first. Joseph waits in the box. 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Big hack from Joseph, and it's 1-2. One, two, the count. Reichstein off second. Morrow tapping his foot near him, but that one's popped up out towards second. Kush over to his left a few steps and settles under it to make the catch, and there's 2 away.
The second baseman, number 26, Eduardo
DeOlio stepping in. Another big power hitter in this Majors lineup. One of the better ones on the team, batting .330, .387 with a slug over 700. He has been a big part of the Majors offense all year. So that one will miss the zone. It's 1-0. Royals running out the lineup they've been using the last couple of days with Ellis in at right field. Yet to get his first hit. See if that comes in the next half inning as DeOlio half-hearted swing couldn't hold up. It's 1-1. And Terrasano getting the start at first base with Garton DHing tonight. That one is popped high up in the air. Back is both Kush and Terrasano, but Kush is the one to call it, and he'll make the catch running out into shallow right field, and the inning is over. So a double but nothing more for the Majors here in the top of the first inning. We head to the bottom half. No score. Headed into the bottom of the first inning, the Royals looking to get on the board early here against the starting pitcher for the Majors tonight is Robert Mackey. Mackey appearing in its 9th game as first baseman Joshua Williams shifting in and set for a bunt. No bunt comes. The pitch comes in from Mackey and it's going to miss 1-1. Infielders, or quarter infielders, still playing a more shallow, but definitely moved back from the very start of the at-bat. Patterson a good take there, and it's 2-1. That pitch will miss as well, and Patterson, the good eye, he's got himself pretty well ahead in the count, 3-1. Wait for a pitch that's his. Pitch from Mackey, that one on the inside called a strike, and count now full. Patterson waits the full count pitch, and it's called strike 3. That's a tough call to start for the Royals. Fans letting them hear it. Let's take a look at the Royals starting lineup tonight. Batting first at center field was Ashton Patterson, as I just mentioned. Connor Morrow, the shortstop, batting second.
Your shortstop, number 2, Connor Morrow.
Batting third and designated hitting tonight, Josh Garden. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Malik Collymore. Batting fifth at left field, Ethan Hammond. That pitch grounded towards third. An easy play to first will retire Morrow for the second out. We continue, and Terrasano, the first baseman, bats sixth. Owen Ellis, the right fielder, batting seventh. Chris Robinson behind the plate, batting eighth. And Kyle Cush, the second baseman, batting ninth.
The designated hitter, number 15, Josh Garson.
Good play over at third by Brett Graham. And does now make the play, and quick 2 outs here for the Majors. And Garton looking to keep the inning alive. First pitch from Mackey, that one in on the knee is called ball. That one is taken for a strike. Royals got most of the solid contributors in their lineup tonight. Garden, good take on the outside and taken for a ball. 2-1. Infield, expecting the powerful bat at Garden. They're all shifted back. That one grounded out towards short and just past the shortstop Reyes Cruz into left field for a base hit. Garten sounded like he broke his bat on that one, but just got enough of it to get it past Cruz over at short.
Number 35, Malik Collymore.
Not much the shortstop could do there, and that brings up Malik Collymore. Collymore got his first homer for the Royals this year on Saturday. Part of the 4 runs the Royals scored to take the win off of the Maple Leafs. As Garden will take his lead. The first pitch from Mackey, that one big cut and a miss from Collymore. 0-1. Mackey sets in the 0-1. That one nowhere close, and it's evened up at 1 apiece. Mackey delivers the 1-1 pitch, and that one missing on the lower end. He hasn't been getting a whole lot of those calls so far and has been missing the bottom half of the strike zone. Royals taking advantage and forcing him to throw something in the zone, and right now he just isn't doing that. That pitch missed as well. It's 3-1. Waiting on deck is Ethan Hammond, should we get to him. Three-one pitch, and that one is hit on the inside of the bat out towards the third base side, hustling over and out of play it goes. Ram was on all the way, but as soon as he passed the warning track into the grass down the left field line, it was no chance for him to get an out. And so with full count, 2 away, on the move will be Garden. A little bit of a quieter night for the Royals fans. Not a whole lot of people here for the final game of the season, all getting their tickets for playoffs. 3-2 pitch is popped up this time towards the right field side, and yet again that one will fall harmlessly out of play. Looked like Collymore was set for the breaking pitch with him fouling it away late on the fastball. We'll see if he sits on it again or if Mackey reads that and tries to power up a fastball. Three-two again. That one is popped out of play for a third time. That one's going to find its way to a few young fans running around on the right side. Runner on first. Garten taking his lead. Williams holding him on the 3-2. And again, that one's fouled away. Really wasting the pitches down. Garten a little bit animated in his disappointment and having to run back to first and another time. Collymore staying alive though. I'm waiting for a pitch that he could potentially do some real damage on. Full count pitch again. That one fouled away again. Collymore right on it, but just unable to fully square up the ball. Garden lapping himself around the umpire and now the first baseman Williams. Yet another full count. Some collapse to pump up Collymore is the full count pitch again. That one grounded out towards second. Schulfand will make the play on the first just in time to retire Collymore. So just a single for the Royals here in the bottom half of the first. We go to the second. No score. Tommy Reyes will come to the box for the Majors. It'll be Reyes, Cruz, Austin Wilkie, and Josh Williams. Guaranteed at bats here in the top of the second. Shred out for his second inning of work. That pitch will miss above the letters. Seems like the Royals are inclined to let Shred go a decent part of the distance tonight. Mostly been used in a relief type of situation for the Royals so far this year. Two 0 the count. The shortstop waits in the box. The 2-0 pitch, nowhere close, and very quickly on the first batter here in the second, Shred is down 3-0. And that one will miss as well, so a leadoff walk on 4 pitches for Reyes Cruz, and that'll bring up
fielder number 37, Austin Wilkie.
Austin Wilkie. Wilkie having a very good year with the bats. Been 325, 438, and 575 slash line. That's very good on the year. That pitch, first pitch to him, is taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Most of the power number for the Majors comes in the top 4 batters in the lineup. More so the 2-3-4 hitters. That one popped out towards the left. Over and under it is Hammond in left field. He'll make the play. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 8, Josh Williams.
To really highlight that home run imbalance based on around the lineup, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters tonight, Reichstein, Joseph, and Diolio, they combined for 30 home runs so far this year, and the rest of the lineup for the Majors tonight don't even have 10 combined. So that one swung on and missed. Robinson quick to get it as it gets through his legs. No movement from Reyes Cruz over at first. 0-1. Shred sets. Delivery to Williams. That one missed on the inside. Looked pretty good from here, but must have just missed the edge of the plate. Evens up the count. That one flown out towards left. This one brings Hammond all the way back just shy of the track, and he's able to settle under it and make the catch again. So definitely a powerful swing to the opposite field from Williams, but doesn't get rewarded for it. And 2 outs now for the Royals. A chance to strand the lead-off walk.
Number 11, Brett Graham.
Graham appearing in his 35th game of the season for the Majors. He'll take that pitch in there for a strike. That pitch is fouled back off the awning over top the bleachers. And Shred Ed in the count 0-2, and potentially 1 strike away from getting out of this inning unscathed. Shred will look in for the sign. That's what he likes. Takes a look over at Reyes Cruz, but delivers to the plate nonetheless. Slide steps and pops it high up and out of play over the head of the catcher. Shred's fastball got some sort of life on it that has been really throwing fits for these majors hitters so far. 0-2 pitch, and that one popped up again. Terrasano was the one to look for it, but it's Cush instead who runs over and makes the catch to end the inning. Headed to the bottom half of the second inning, no score on either side.
For London, no run.
The bottom half of the second inning, it will be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Royals. Hammond sees the first pitch and pops it up into just past the second base bag. It'll be the shortstop, Reyes Cruz, who will settle under it. And 1 pitch, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 24, Justin Terrasano.
And so that brings up Justin Terrasano, who was mentioned getting the start tonight at first base. So that one's in there for a strike. Neither team been able to get anything going on the starting pitchers. The majors in the first inning and a half have only been able to muster up a double from Reichstein and a walk from Reyes Cruz over at short. Swing and a miss, and Terrasano can't connect, and it's 1-2. Royals, on the other hand, they've got a single from Garton, but nothing more. Still plenty of baseball left, though. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Terrasano strikes out swinging, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 55, Owen Ellis.
So Owen Ellis will step into the box. We continue to be on the Owen Ellis hit watch. Yet to get his first hit of the season, and see if he can do it here in the final game of the regular season. See, 1-0 pitch. That one is taken below the knees for a ball. 2-0. Ellis has some rather interesting batting gloves. Look at they're bright pink. That one misses as well. 3-0. Has gotten on base. Got on base on an error in Saturday's game. Ended up cashing himself an RBI with that. That one missed its spot, and a 4-pitch walk to Owen Ellis. And there's the base runner now for Chris Robinson.
The catcher, number 19, Chris Robinson.
Excuse me, I'll correct myself. That was Ellis hasn't gotten an RBI yet. I forgot that reaching on error doesn't count to a run batted in. 2 out. Ellis taking his lead off of first. First pitch to Robinson is going to catch the outside corner. It's 0-1. Outfield shifted slightly to the push side. Infield, though, is shifted pull. That pitch will miss. Mackey's been having trouble catching the bottom of the zone. It's 1-1. Ellis on the move on that pitch. That one inside won't catch the zone, and Ellis has got himself a successful stolen base. So runner now in scoring position, and Robinson heading the count now 2-1. That steal came into a little bit of surprise, at least to me. I didn't think that they would be sending him on the 1-1 pitch, but enough time that Mackey got a read of Mackey's delivery, and so Schulfand trying to keep Ellis close as that one chopped out towards the Royals dugout. It looks like it mounts off the Royals dugout and back into the field of play. Well, ball boy will attend to that. Runner on second base. Takes his lead. Mackey looking back, but delivers the 2-2. That one nearly getting past the catcher Bowman, but he is able to keep it in front of him. So full count, 2 away. Robinson, the catcher, waiting. Pitch. That one is into left field, a base hit. Ellis is getting the wave around third. The throw from Joseph is on the money, and Ellis is cut down. Good hustle from Ellis, but a perfect throw from Joseph keeps this game tied with no score. We head to the top of the third.
For Guelph, no runs across after the out.
Charlie Bowman stepping into the box, the catcher tonight for the majors. It's the 9-1-2 hitters will come up. Bowman batting from the left side against the righty Shred, and he will bunt right to Interessano, who can't make the play, as just happened to try to get the glove on it. Looked like it stuck in his palm, and working a little bit too quickly, Bowman's able to reach, and we'll see what that ends up getting scored. Either way, a base runner.
Number 29, Jordan Schulman.
Either way for the majors, a base runner to lead off the inning. Schulfan will take a moment and get himself set in the box. Now will be marked as an E3, so an error credited to Interessano, as that one is squared up but hit well foul. Does make sense. It's a tough play for Interessano to make straight up, but Bowman had enough speed to force him to make the mistake. Now he's going, and another bunt, and that one is going to roll all the way up to the third base coach for the majors, and he'll just watch it as it comes up to him. So, attempting to do some small ball here are the majors, trying to get any runs early for the blue and gray. 0-2 pitch, that one will miss high for 1-2. Understandable that small ball might be a game that the majors want to play. Like the Royals, there's a solid amount of speed, at least in the bottom and the top of the orders. You haven't been able to get anything going off of Darren Shred. 1-2 on the move is the runner again. That one swung on, missed, strike three. Throw to second is not in time. So Bowman with a stolen base and Schulfan with a swinging strikeout, his second of the night, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 22, Byron Reinstein.
And so Reichstein will step in. He had Shred's number in the first inning. He had a double off of him. Able to hit it right down the right field line and got it just past Ellis in right. Bowman will take his lead a couple of steps. Royals are doing very little to really keep him aboard. Morrow, the closest man to second base. He is the shortstop, shifted over, but still far cry from holding the runner on. That pitch in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And plenty of damage in these spots in the order. One away. Runner on second. The delivery, that one will be above the letters. It's a 2-1 count. Bowman getting on the error and stealing a base. 2-1 pitch. That one is popped up into center. Patterson is unable to see it for a second, but then hustles on in and is able to get to it. And there's two away. And Coach a little playful over there at second, looking at Bowman, making sure that he doesn't move. And so with
The left fielder,
two away,
number 7, Starling Joseph.
two away, that brings up the power threat, Starling Joseph. 3 and the 4 hitters have really been strong performers for this majors lineup. Joseph entering today with an OPS just a point south of 1,000. So see if he can do anything. Bowman taking his lead. Again, about halfway out towards third base. Potentially could be in the net of stealing, but Shred has been pretty good in keeping him from getting too comfortable a lead. That one is fouled back and will hit off the backstop and land over near the Majors dugout. Joseph waits in the box, 3-1-1. That one's fouled right back and will hit off the backstop again. And now it's 1-2. One and two. And count, 2 away. Bowman standing on second. The delivery from Shred. That one catches the inside corner. Starling Joseph is frozen in the box, and that will end the inning. So the Royals able to strand the runner at second. We head to the bottom half. Back in for the bottom of the third inning. Royals and Majors, no score. Kyle Cush waiting to step into the box, and he'll face a new pitcher for the Majors, will be Braden Farrington. Farrington over the season. This will be his 23rd game. He's yet another bullpen arm, so likely a full-on bullpen day for the Majors. So that one's chopped out towards second. Schulfand will make the play, and Cush will be retired, 1 away. Patterson will wait near the grass as Farrington's had a pretty good season overall.
The center fielder, number 50, Ashton Patterson.
Pretty good season overall. Isn't the biggest swing and miss guy, but he'll get the contact, and that's what the majors have had him in their bullpen for. That first pitch, good breaking ball, catches the bottom of the zone, and will be strike one issued to Patterson. Patterson, that one out towards right, and it's going to fall just in front of Byron Reichstein. So a base hit for Patterson, and Royals have a fleet of foot base runner on with one out here in the third.
The shortstop, number 2, Connor Morrow.
Connor Morrow, 0 for 1 tonight. He grounded out to the third baseman in the first inning. It's one of the better hitters in this Royals lineup. On one out. That pitch will miss low. Ball one. Matterson at first base has plenty of speed, so we'll see if they send him at some point in this at bat. Morrow waits in the box, 1-0, and that one will miss the outside. It's 2-0. Something the Royals have been doing that's pretty good tonight has been a lot of their patience. They've been taking a lot of pitches, getting themselves into good counts. They just haven't been able to quite get the contact that they were hoping for. That pitch is going to get in there for a strike. With Farrington into the ball game, Robert Mackey done after 2 innings. He finished the night with no earned runs on 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and a walk. Farrington sets the 2-1. That pitch is in there for a strike. Throw to second is in time, and they cut down Patterson trying to move up. Counts now 3-1, but with 2 away. Bowman with a good arm behind the plate, and he's shown it tonight. 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Big cut from Morrow, but that breaking ball went right underneath its bat, and full count now. Morrow will take a quick timeout. Royals have run themselves into a few outs on the base path. That one from Patterson, 1. Ellis trying to score in the last half inning and getting cut down at home by Starling Joseph. 3-2. That pitch will miss away, and that'll be another base runner now for the Royals.
The designated hitter, number 15, Josh Garton.
And so Garton stepping in always packs a punch when he swings the bat. If he can put something in the gap, Morrow's got enough speed to make himself score all the way around. So we'll see what gets done here. First pitch to him is skipped in the dirt. Quiet night here in Guelph, and clouds over the ballpark as there's a swing and a miss. Evens up the count. So overall, a pretty nice night for the final game. A game that is a makeup of a makeup, as there's no makeup game that they were supposed to play last week, instead playing it tonight. That pitch in there for a strike. Garten waiting. Morrow will skip off of first base. The delivery still comes in, and Garten swings and misses and ends the inning. So the Royals can't get anything done. We head to the top of the fourth. No score. In the top of the fourth inning, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Trevor Reid, and 3 innings in the books here in Guelph, and it's been no score, and both of the opening pitchers for teams are out, as there's a swing and a miss, strike one. Darren Shred's night is done. 3 innings pitched. He was able to give up no runs on 1 hit and 3 strikeouts, so solid performance from him. 0-1, and that one will be called a strike on the swing by Diolio. Tried to hold up, but the umpire behind the plate made sure that he called it. So Diolio will be the first batter faced for the new pitcher, Kyle Thomas. The pitch. That one will miss just low. Thomas give him up a lot of hard contact and has an ERA that's less than you'd want to see, above an 8, but overall, not the worst, at least in the part of getting into the strike zone. There's a good pitch. Dolio looked like he was set to swing, but instead will hold up, and it's 2-2. Two-two pitch from Thomas. That one is fouled out towards the right side and well into the area out of play. Hit that one a screamer, and with the wind blowing out towards left field, that one is even just a little bit more impressive with how much strength Diolio had behind that swing. There's another one. Just missed and hits off of the bleachers here. 2-2 the count. Nobody out. Thomas setting from the windup, and it's 2-2. It's grounded out towards first, and Terrasano came at the play, and Kush able to make the sliding grab, but unable to get a play at first as Terrasano strayed a little bit too far from the bag, and tough play for Thomas to cover for, and Diolio is on with a leadoff infield single.
The shortstop, number 21, Tommy Reyes.
So Tommy Reyes Cruz stepping in. That one's chopped towards first, and Terrasano on to second. Morrow able to leap up in the air and bring it back down, so they get the out at second, but unable to double up Cruz with his speed, and the Majors trade a base runner for a base runner, and a little bit of a quicker one over at first now.
Fielder number 37, Austin Wilkie.
Waiting in the box, Austin Wilkie. Now one a hard grounder towards a Terrasano. Couldn't make the play. Now one will skip into right. Reyes Cruz will round second and head to third. And so 3 well-hit balls for the Majors. And now runners on the corners with 1 away. See if Thomas can get out of this.
First baseman number 8, Josh Williams.
And that will bring up Josh Williams playing first base tonight for the Majors. He has been having a tough year, at least with the bat. Only batting .217, but that one's a rocket into the gap, and that one is going to score a run for sure, maybe 2. Hammond will get to it and get it in. Round third and coming home, the throw, and it is in time. A little bit of a lollygag by Wilkie grounding third. Didn't know where the play was, and he's cut down. So Williams will only get 1 RBI on the double, but it's still a 1-0 Majors lead.
The third baseman number 11, Brett Graham.
That's a play that even in a league, not quite the most major of leagues, IBL, you've got to be hustling all the way through. Wilkie, a little too blasé, and he gets punished for it. There's a ground ball to third. Collymore, easy play, and makes it to first. So some of the damage is limited, but the Majors still strike first. It's 1-0 as we head to the bottom half.
A
headed into the bottom of the fourth inning. Malik Collymore be the first batter for the Royals. He'll take the first pitch in there for a strike. Collymore grounded out to the second baseman last time up. That ended the first inning. It's been a relatively quiet night all the way through for both of these teams. A little bit louder contact in the last half inning for the Majors as they were able to score the first run of the ball game on a Josh Williams double. Almost scored two, but Wilkie was unable to do much, and that one's cranked out towards left, back at the wall, and it is going to one off the wall. Collymore looked like he thought that one went out, but it is just short of a home run, and Collymore squares one up for a double, and Royals in a good position to get that run back.
The left fielder, number 28, Ethan Hammond.
Now the Royals having 3 opportunities at least to try to cash that runner. And the first man up to face the task is the left fielder, Ethan Hammond. It's Collymore taking his lead off a second. Not too much of a hold on him at second, so he's able to get himself some lead as Hammond takes strike one. Just want to get something in the air or something in a gap to definitely score Collymore. Plenty of wheels on Hammond, so he could turn a gapper into a double, maybe even a triple if he hits it to the right spot. Farrington, man on the mound, sets up, takes a look over at Collymore. Not much, keeping him close, and so that pitch comes in and it will miss. Looked like that one was either low or outside. Looked more outside than anything. It's a 2-1 count. Hammond flew out to, or popped out, to the shortstop Reyes in his last at bat. That one out towards the left over, and Joseph will make the catch. Collymore, who was waiting halfway to see if he couldn't make it, will scurry back over to second, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 24, Justin Interrofano.
And so that brings up Justin Interrofano, who's had a meh season's probably the best description of it. Hasn't been, like many of these Royals hitters, hasn't been particularly big with power numbers, and has had some trouble. It's been shifted a lot, and it seems to have been some trouble for him, as he's only batting .238 on the season. 0-1 the count. Farrington will spin over and take Collymore back to his bag. Big shift, not as big as we were seeing before. Some teams in the IBL have really shifted Interrofano to the point where that shortstop is either right behind second base or is on the second base side, the right side of second base. Won't be the case here, as Reyes is instead keeping Collymore close. And that one is over the head of the first baseman, Williams, into right, a base hit. So an RBI single for Justin Interrofano, and the Royals tie it back up here in the fourth, 1-1.
The right fielder, number 55, Owen Ellis.
Now bring up the right fielder, Owen Ellis. Ellis walking in his first plate appearance tonight. Got to first on the walk, stole second base off of Bowman, but got cut down at home plate on a perfect throw by Starling Joseph. And that ended off the second inning. That pitch is popped high up into the infield. Four infielders converge. It's Brett Graham, the third baseman, who will make the catch, and Terrasano doing a quick stutter step off of first base, but won't move anywhere. Very quickly 2 are away.
The catcher, number 19, Chris Robinson.
Now we'll bring out the catcher tonight, Chris Robinson, and he's already 1 for 1 tonight. Got a single off of the previous pitcher. Not Farrington, but Robert Mackey. The single that nearly cashed Ellis, but instead led to the end of the inning. Justin Terrasano taking his lead off of first. Pitch from Farrington, and Robinson will take that one. Breaking ball just over the plate, but little high. 2-0. Robinson, there's a little chopper out towards third. Good play by Graham to get it and throw to first in time to retire Chris Robinson and end the inning. But the Royals strike, and Terrasano gets an RBI single, and the Royals tied up at 1 apiece. into the top of the 5th inning. As always, I'm your play-by-play man, Trevor Reid, and tonight it's been quieter night overall. It's 1-1 is the score as we're into the top of the 5th inning. Into the box is Charlie Bowman. So, 0-1 the count. That one will miss. Low the knees for a ball. Royals got 1 run in the bottom of the 4th, and the Majors getting 1 in the top of the 4th. 1 on a Josh Williams double for the Majors, and 1 on a Justin Terrasano RBI single. Kyle Thomas back on the mound for the Royals. 2-1 pitch, and that one is grounded out to second, and Kush can't make the play. It squirts under his glove. So that's going to be a leadoff single for Charlie Bowman. He's been having a good night overall.
The second baseman, number 29, Jordan Schulfan.
And so, yet again, Bowman will get on to lead off an inning, and that will allow Schulfan to come up with a runner on base. Schulfan, the second baseman tonight. He's 0 for 2. He struck out swinging in both of his at-bats. Shows bunt, but takes the first pitch for a ball. Both corner infielders moving in on the play, so looks like Royals are acutely aware of it. And Terrasano back to holding the runner, but Collymore now playing on the edge of the grass. 1-0 pitch. That one is popped back and out of play. Runner was moving on that one, so Majors, again, just like last inning, trying to make something happen on the base paths. What they've been doing early on, they've had some trouble getting to the Royals pitching in the first 4 innings. So 1-1. Bowman takes his lead. Bunt again for Schulfan, but that one will be bunted well foul. One that, at least from here, looked like it defied the laws of physics. It looked like he bunted straight, but it just went right between his legs and out towards the Royals dugout. Bowman, a few feet off of first. See if he goes here. This is the situation the Majors usually send. 1-2. That one is called. Strike 3. Schulfan strikes out for a 3rd time. Now bring up Byron Reichstein.
The right fielder, number 22, Byron Reichstein.
So 1 away. Charlie Bowman does lead off of first. First pitch is a called strike by the home plate umpire, and it's 0-1. Reichstein, he's 1 for 2 tonight. He's got a double in his first at bat and flew out to center field last time up. On the move is Bowman. Throw from Robinson is on the money, but not in time. That was a beauty throw, just skipped a little bit short. And so Bowman nabs himself another stolen base for the Majors, and 1 away. And 1-1 being the count. Reichstein having a chance to move that runner to third and maybe even score him depending on what he does here. delivery. That pitch is in there for a strike. A beauty pitch. Came in and just fell right back onto the plate. No chance for Reichstein to do anything with that one. It's 1-2. Thank you, Matt Hiscox, for the correction. Reichstein is the name. Good to know. I will use that for the rest of the broadcast in the future. Now correction, Byron Reichstein has the 1-2 count. Bowman with his lead off of second base. Pitch from Thomas. That one will miss below the knees, and it's 2-2. There's a check swing from Reichstein. Did he go? They say he did, and that's going to be a strikeout for Thomas. And so now 2 away. Now we'll bring up Starling Joseph. And Joseph 0 for 2 tonight as well.
The left fielder, number 7, Starling Joseph.
Joseph flew out, or popped out, excuse me, to the second baseman, Kyle Cush, in his first at-bat. That one is flown out towards the left. Hammond over to his right. He'll settle underneath it and make the catch to end the inning. So the Majors can't get anything going here against the Royals here in the top of the 5th. Head to the bottom half. Tied up at 1 apiece. The bottom half of the 5th inning. 1-1 score. Royals looking to get something going here. First pitch to Kyle Cush, the number 9 hitter. It's taken for a ball. Gush overall having a pretty good year in and of itself. Batting 379 on the year. It's a very good clip as Owens fouled away, 1-1. Farrington delivers the 1-1. That one will miss on the inside. It's 2-1. Gush looking to get the rally going for the Royals. Been pretty good at that from the 9 spot. He'll pop that one out towards center. It'll be Starling Joseph settling underneath it and making the catch in left center for the first out.
The center fielder, number 50, Ashton Patterson.
So that'll bring up Ashton Patterson. He's been sitting in this leadoff spot tonight. He's the manager. The manager, Ramel, likes putting Patterson in the top of the order. A little bit of time there as the music continue playing a little longer than was expected. First pitch to Patterson is taken well outside. It's 1-0. And Patterson's been doing a decent job out of the leadoff spot when he's been called upon to get the start. That one in there for a strike. No J.D. Williams tonight, so Patterson is the center fielder. There's a little chopper out towards second. Jordan Schulfand is there, and he'll make the play for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Connor Morrow.
Connor Morrow now stepping into the box. The shortstop batting in the 2-hole. He's 0 for 1, grounded to the third baseman for his first out. And there's another play to the first baseman, but Williams able to leap up, make the catch, and apply the tag all in one motion. And Morrow is retired as well. So 3 up, 3 down go the Royals here in the 5th. We head to the top of the 6th, 1-1. Eduardo D'Olio, designated hitter, stepping in for the Majors in the top of the sixth. That pitch is run in on the hands for a ball. Defensive change for the Royals. Chris Robinson is out of the game behind the plate. Instead, Royals have put in Noah Roberts, as that one is popped up towards first base side. It'll be Interessano who will make the play and retire D'Olio for the first out.
The shortstop, number 21, Tommy Reyes.
Tommy Reyes Cruz now stepping into the box. One away. Thomas entering his third inning of work. That one is lined into right field, and that one's in for a base hit. So, 1 out single for Reyes Cruz.
Pitch hitting for London, number 50, Judd Walker.
Don't know what caused the Noah Roberts in for Chris Robinson. Maybe they allowed him to get some reps behind the plate just before heading into playoffs. Maybe Robinson feeling something, better be safe than sorry. It's hard to know. It's 1-0 the count. Nonetheless, Roberts now the catcher. It's a swing and a miss. Wilkie can't connect. It's 1-1. Wilkie, the center fielder tonight, he's got himself a single in his last at bat. Out once taken for a strike, 1-2. Got on a single in his last at bat and got gunned down at home plate on the Josh Williams double back in the fourth. There's a swing and a miss. Wilkie down on strikes, and there's 2 down.
First baseman, number 8, Josh Williams.
Now I'll bring up Josh Williams. Was able to power up for a double in his last at bat. 1 for 2 on the night. Had a tough year, and that double definitely the confidence boost for him. Is that one on the inside pitch. He swings and fouls it off towards the left side. I'll bring Reyes back to the base. Looks like he might have been going on that one. Thomas will pick off back to first. Reyes will get there in plenty of time. Infield shifted slightly towards the push side. And that was where Josh Williams hit the double last time. Some active adjustment of routine. That one driven out towards left field. Back is Hammond at the wall, and it is foul. All the foul ball, and Williams. That one was in fair territory. That would have been probably another double. Looked like it might have just missed being a home run by hitting off the wall, but instead of getting maybe another run, it's instead 0-2 count. And that's why that infield or that outfield is shifted towards the push side a little more. He's been a little late on the fastballs. 0-2 pitch. That one skipped in. Williams doesn't chase, and it's 1-2. 1-2, 2 away. Pitch, and there's a swing and a miss. Williams strikes out, and the Royals let up a single, but nothing more. We head to the bottom of the sixth. 1-1 the score. Bottom of the sixth inning, and Josh Garton will be leading off for the Royals. The 3-4-5 hitters, Garton, Collymore, and Hammond will be stepping to the dish. Looking to get some and go and get some runnings as we head towards the late game. First pitch he sees is on the outside, called a strike. Garton didn't seem to like the call too much. So not one he can do too much with, so he will take a moment, reset his approach. Farrington's been doing good work for the majors despite a little bit of a blemish in the fourth. Both pitchers have had that, but have been relatively strong through the rest of their performance. Pitch from Farrington, that one nowhere close, is taken. It's 1-2. Farrington sets the 1-2, and that one is cranked. That is a towering shot, but foul out towards the right side. That thing went far. If he straightens that one out, no doubter that one would be, and it would be in the trees past the scoreboard, out and right. There's a swing and a miss, though, and Garton is down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 35, Malik Collymore.
Now bring up Malik Collymore. He's had a little bit of a resurgence in the last couple of games. He's started to swing the bat a little bit stronger than he has during the majority of the season so far. Got a double already tonight, one that was just short of a homer. The Royals having some action in their bullpen, likely seeing the end of Thomas's night come soon. Collymore pops that one out towards the left side. It's Graham going out, and hustling over Reyes Cruz, actually going deeper, but that one finds its way out of play. It's 1-1. So the Royals likely swapping another pitcher in before the end of this game. It's seemingly a bullpen night for both teams. 1-1 pitch to Collymore. That one catch the outside. It's 1-2. Collymore waits. 1-2 pitch. That one popped up again. Brett Graham, the third baseman, over near the line, and he can't make the play. Hustled and just on the warning track, overran that ball and couldn't make the play. So Collymore getting another life here in this at-bat. One and two. The count, the pitch to Collymore. That one fouled back. And Collymore has been really wasting a lot of pitches tonight. He's fouled away pitches in his first two at-bats. He's doing the same thing here, forcing Farrington to throw a lot and limiting the time he can be on the mound in the process. 1-2 pitch. That one will miss the plate. 2-2 the count. Two pitch to Collymore. That one yet again fouled away. This time off towards the right side. To the count. More standing in. The pitch from Farrington. That one foul tipped. Caught by Bowman, and that's a strikeout for Collymore, and there's two away.
The left fielder, number 28, Ethan Hammond.
So two away brings up Ethan Hammond, lefty, facing the righty Braden Farrington. First pitch, that one will catch the bottom of the zone for a strike. Intriguingly, nobody working in the majors bullpen, so likely, at the very least, Farrington is this inning all to himself. See if he potentially gets a little bit more. One and one pitch from Farrington. That one's lined out towards short. Diving for Reyes Cruz, but can't come up with it, and that's a base hit for Hammond. So a two-out base runner for the Royals. And Justin Terrasano stepping into the box.
The first baseman, number 24.
And so we're going to take a moment. Reyes Cruz over at Shorty's. Seems like he's in some sort of pain, shaking out his hand.
Brought to you by Wellington Brewery on Woodlawn Road here in Guelph.
So the coach will come out and tend to shortstop. This is definitely a bad time for an injury like this to come up. Reyes Cruz, definitely one of the key contributors for this major lineup, and if you lose him for any sorted time here, their playoffs start later this week. So that would be a tough situation for the majors. We'll take a little break here and we'll see what happens soon. I'll get back to you on it. And so we're back, a little short break. Reyes Cruz is staying in the ball game. He's still shaking out the hand a little bit, but is all right, and he will continue. Farrington, first pitch to Justin Interessano is taken low for a ball. That's definitely good news for the majors. There's a little chopper out towards pitcher. And easy play on to first, and Interessano appears to be retired, and that will end the inning. So the majors able to shut down the Royals bats here. Head to the top of the seventh. 1-1. 1-1 ball game. Now as we head to the top of the 7th, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Trevor Reid, tonight. Thank you for joining us for the first 6 innings of action here at David E. Hastings Stadium. 1-1 is the score. As Brett Graham, the third baseman for the Majors, steps in the box against the new pitcher, Yomar Concepcion. That pitch is outside and away for ball 1. Both runs scored for either side coming in the 4th inning. It was a double for Josh Williams that scored a run. And for the Royals, it was a base hit from Justin Terrasano as that one finds its way between the second baseman and the first baseman into right field for a base hit. So a leadoff single for Graham.
38, Charlie Bowman.
And that'll bring up Charlie Bowman, who's having a pretty good night. He's 1 for 1, reached on Darer in his first at-bat. And got a single last time up. He's been on the base path and has really been a pester for the Royals. First pitch, bunt shown for Bowman, but he's going to take that pitch in for a ball. Yomar Concepcion in. That sees to the end of Kyle Thomas's night. Overall, pretty good performance from him. 1 run on 4 hits and 3 innings pitched. No walks and 4 Ks. So, good work from him in the first 6. And now Concepcion with some length. Looks like he might be the option called upon to go the rest of the way for the Royals. 2-0 the count. And the lead off of first is Graham. He gets a throw back to him, but he's able to get in there in time. And if you're Concepcion, you really want to get through this part of the order and get them out as quickly as possible. On the move is the runner. That one out towards center. Coming on is Patterson, but it's going to drop in front of him. No chance to go over third, but the throw sails way over the head of the third baseman, Collymore, and that's going to catch a run. So, unfortunate set of circumstances, and that's going to allow a runner to move all the way to third and the run to come in. So, ill-advised throw from Patterson leads to a run and a runner 90 feet away for the Majors. And that is definitely not what you wanted to see. But
The second baseman, number 29, Jordan Schulfan.
now a Schulfan stepping up. It will be infield shifted in. There's a little chopper out towards third, and dodging out of the way of it, it's Bowman. 0-1 the count. Beautiful play come home. That pitch inside taken for Schulfan. It's 1-1. They're tough to give up those unearned runs in the late innings, but that one is going to miss the zone as well. It's 2-1. Your Concepcion, you just got to bounce back and you got to keep it close here. Royals still have the chance to bounce back and to get back in this ball game. That pitch going to miss as well, and now it's 3-1. Pitch from Concepcion. A great play over at third by Collymore. Quick reaction and snagged that ball out of the air. Schulfan throwing his helmet in anger. That was a terrific play.
Number 22, Byron Reinstein.
Terrific play out there by Collymore to get the out, and that brings up Reichstein with one away. The infield still in. And there's the first pitch. That one's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Or 0-1, excuse me. Runner on third, one away. One run already in. Concepcion delivers the 0-1 pitch. That one missed above the zone, and Roberts will take a little bit of extra time to slow down Concepcion. Bowman's base running over at third base. He's going to force Roberts to make a lot of blocks and to keep that ball from going to the backstop. So if it does, Bowman's got enough speed to easily make it home. So that one is popped out of play, foul. And counts now 2-2. The outfield playing a little bit shallower. Looking to set up in case Reichstein gets something in the air, but you can't get something in the air when you swing and miss for the second out. Concepcion, forgetting how many outs there were. And 2 away. Now that brings up Starling Joseph.
Left fielder number 7, Starling Joseph.
So 2 away now. Concepcion looking to strand Bowman at third and keep this a one-run game. Starling Joseph looking to move that runner. First pitch he sees is high. As mentioned earlier, Joseph, a big man. Got a lot of power in that bat. He can slug one if needed. 1-0 the pitch. That one's grounded out to short. Morrow makes the play on the first, and the Royals strand the runner at third, but the Majors still take the lead. It's 2-1 as we head to the stretch.
They leave a runner on.
So Royals Heading into the bottom of the 7th now, down a run. And we'll be the bottom of the order looking to get something started here. And we'll start it off with Owen Ellis, who we are looking for his first hit of the regular season. That one squared out towards center. Under it, though, is the center fielder Wilkie. He'll make the play. And so Ellis is retired, and there's one away. Now we'll bring up the new catcher, Noah Roberts.
The catcher, number 22, Noah Roberts.
For Roberts, this will be his first at-bat of the ball game. He came in as a defensive replacement for Robinson, who was the starting catcher. Barrington back out for another inning of work. So that one's fouled out of play. And Barrington's been having a good night on the mound. Been able to limit the Royals, the exception to the one inning in the 4th. It's had zeros throughout the rest of the innings, and that's called strike on the outside, and Roberts is now down in the hole 0-2. Looking to get through this 7th inning, and he will strike out Roberts on 3 pitches. So now very quickly 2 away.
The second baseman, number 98, Kyle Good.
And so as the fans get hyped up, the number 9 hitter, Kyle Cush, stepping in. He's been having a good year. Earned himself playing time. He's appeared in 24 of the team's now 42 games. Will be 25 when this game concludes. Takes the first pitch for a ball. The second pitch coming in from Farrington is sent out towards center. Shifted out towards the right field side, but able to run over to catch that ball in left center field, and the inning is over. Majors retire the Royals 3 up, 3 down. We head to the top of the 8th. 2-1 Majors. Adding into the top of the 8th inning. Designated hitter Eduardo Diolio stepping in. Swings and misses at strike one. A flurry of defensive changes for the Royals, and blink and you'll miss them. There is 3 new players on the field. All of them over on the right side as that ball's fouled out and away. Darius Barless is into the game at second base, moving Cush to short and moving Morrow out of the ball game. At first base, Mike Chiquetto is now playing first. And in right field is Jeff McLeod, and it appears Owen Ellis has been moved into left field. So, looks like the night is done for Morrow, Hammond, and Interessano. Those are only the defensive changes. There's potentially a new hitter for DH2. Who knows? 1-2 the count. Pitch from Concepcion. Diolio manages to keep the bat back, and after appeal, there's no swing. It's 2-2. Diolio, Reyes, Cruz, and Wilkie will come up, assuming none of them get pinch hit for. 2-2 pitch. That one swung on and missed, and Diolio is retired, and there's one away.
Shortstop number 21, Tommy Reyes.
And so Tommy Reyes, who appeared to hurt himself a little bit earlier in the ball game, managed to stay in, and looks like he's all right to come in to bat. So it's a good sign for the majors. That one skips in, and Reyes Cruz flattens out over the plate as he ducks out of the way. Count is 1-0. That pitch in there for a called strike. And the count's now 1-1. Reyes Cruz is 1 for 2, grounded into a fielder's choice in his second plate appearance. His first, he walked and got a single his last time up. Now ahead in the count, 2-1. That pitch missed outside as well, so Reyes Cruz ahead in the count, 3-1. Likely not looking for anything to hit too well here. Looking probably just hard at the plate, something he likes. So that one is where he likes, but he misses it just a bit and sends it out towards concessions. Now we'll fill the count up. On deck if needed is Austin Wilkie. Concepcion sets in. The full count pitch is fouled away. So Reyes Cruz staying alive. Been a close contest either way. Full count pitch from Concepcion, a beauty pitch, but doesn't fall onto the plate, and so it is taken for ball 4. And that's a 1-out walk.
Number 50, Judd Walker.
1-out walk for Reyes Cruz, and will be Wilkie will be pulled from the ball game. It looks like pitch hitter Judd Walker coming in. Actually, wearing number 50, he might have actually batted in the last spot. If that's the case, he struck out in his last at bat. Walker will take that pitch down for a ball. It's 2-0. Concepcion having a little bit of trouble finding his rhythm here. He's been unable to navigate the strike zone the last 6 or so pitches. There's a pitch that's just going to miss, and now Walker's ahead 3-0. Waiting on deck, Josh Williams. 3-0 pitch. That one will find the zone. It's 3-1. Three-one pitch to Walker, and that one will catch the bottom of the zone as well. So Concepcion is battling his way back, and now the count's full. Pitch from Walker on the move is Reyes Cruz. That one's fouled away. So, interesting choice to run the base runner with a full count and 1 away. Usually do 2 away, but want to maybe move that runner in scoring position and potentially add on an extra run. Walker awaits the box. Full count pitch. That one is popped out of play yet again. So full count still. Walker waiting. Full count pitch yet again from Concepcion. That one will just miss. A beauty pitch, but doesn't get the call. Walker will take his base. And it'll be 2 on with a 1 out for Josh Williams.
First baseman number 8, Josh Williams.
And so Williams 1 for 3 tonight, but that one was an impactful one and RBI double. That allowed a run to come in, one of the 2 runs. So, chance here to get some extra RBIs. That one taken in towards the legs. 1-1 the count. Two runners take his lead. 1-1 pitch. That's swung on and missed. Now the count's moved to 1-2. One and two, 1 away. Pitch from Concepcion. It swung on and missed. Strikeout for Williams. And now 2 out. Big chance here for Brett Graham.
The third baseman, number 11, Brett Graham.
Concepcion looking to get out of this, leaving the 2 runners stranded. Graham himself, he's 1 for 3 tonight. There's a ground ball towards third. Collymore will take it to the bag himself to end the inning. So the Royals get out of the worrisome situation, head to the bottom of the 8th. London Majors lead it 2-1.
No hits, 2 runners left on.
Heading to the bottom of the 8th inning, the Royals down 1, looking to get a rally started here in the 8th. It'll be the top of the order leading off with Ashton Patterson, trying to get something done here. First pitch from Farrington is taken low for a ball. For Farrington, he's had a very good night. He's pitching into his 6th frame. He's only allowed 4 hits, so it's been shutting down this Royals offense last couple of innings. There's 2-0 pitch, and that one will find the zone for a strike. It's 2-1. Another take from Patterson. That one is going to be below the zone. So 3-1 now the count. And good from Patterson. Get on base however you can to help start the rally. And it'll be a called strike. That's a tough one. Looked like Patterson was ready to toss the bat back to the dugout, but count's now filled up at 3-2. Make or break pitch here from Farrington. And it will be skied out towards right. Going over is Reichton, and he will make the catch for the out. So Patterson's still running, thinking that one might have dropped, but a good play from Reichstein to get there and to get that play. So now one away for Darius Barless.
Number 4. Darius Barless.
For Barless, this will be his first at bat of the game. Came in as a defensive substitute last inning. It's in the spot of Connor Morrow, who finished his night 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch to Barless is in there for a strike. So wait for the second pitch. And that one won't find the zone. It's 1-1. Josh Garton in the on-deck circle, so he will not be replaced for. He will stay in this ball game. There's a pitch, catches the outside corner on Barless, and it's 1-2 now. One-two pitch to Barless. That one skips in. Being knocked down by Bowman. Bounce away. Count now evened up at 2 apiece. Royals are starting to run out of opportunities here. They're down to their final 5 outs. Barless is going to look to get something going here. A 2-2 swing and a miss. Farrington's going to retire him. There's 2 away now.
The designated hitter, number 15, Josh Garton.
And that will bring to the box Josh Garton. Definitely has the power to tie this game up with a single swing. See what he can do here. So that's very little luck so far tonight, as he struck out swinging the last 2 times he's been up, and there's another hack and a miss there. It's 0-1. So he'll wait in the box, bat waggling above his head, and he'll take that pitch just under the chin. 1-1. Nice. That pitch caught the bottom of the zone. Now it counts now 1-2 to Garton. Garton taking a moment to collect himself, maybe thinking up a game plan on how he wants to approach this next pitch. The 1-2 pitch, and that one drops right into the zone, and Garton can't pull the trigger. So 3 up and 3 down go the Royals, and we head to the 9th inning. Majors lead 2-1. So top of the 9th inning here at Hastings Stadium. If you have missed tonight's matchup, it has been a barn burner. 2-1 the score as we head into the ninth with the first pitch being taken for a ball. Majors scored one in the fourth and one in the eighth to take the lead 2-1 on the Royals. He scored in the bottom of the fourth, an immediate response to keep this game tied up. But now, going into the ninth inning, London having the lead. We'll see the Royals can keep it a one-run lead and potentially take 2 runs in the ninth to walk it off. In the box, Charlie Bowman. 2-1 the count. Two on pitch. That one will catch the zone and counts evened up at 2 apiece. Concepcion back out. He's been out there since the 7th inning. He's been doing a pretty good job overall. Did let up the 1 run. See he'll snag that one that grounded right back to him and make the play to first to retire the first batter here in the ninth.
The second baseman, number 29, Jordan Schulfand.
So I'll bring up top of the order with Jordan Schulfand. He has been having trouble with pitching tonight. He's 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. We'll see if Concepcion gives him a 4th K on his score sheet. Starts off with a strike. Second pitch to come in. And that one's grounded to third, knocked down by Collymore. The throw to first, and Chiquetto over at first can't make the pick, and it will skip away. So Schulfand will get himself in on an infield single. He will be able to get on the sheet 1 for 5 now, as that will bring up Byron Reichstein.
The right fielder, number 22, Byron Reinstein.
Runner on with 1 away. Big chance here. Concepcion getting on the mound. First pitch to Reichstein is outside. Ball 1. Want to limit the damage here, keep it to a 1-run game. Majors hoping to add on to help secure this game, as there's a swing and a miss. Runner going. Throw to second is going to skip out of the glove of Cush. Good coverage, though, from Barlis, the second baseman, to keep the ball from getting to the outfield. And Schulfand's got himself a stolen base. So, count 1-1. Runner on second base. A big chance here to deliver for his team. Concepcion's 1-1 pitch. That one catches the bottom of the zone. It's 1-2. Schulfand taking the lead. A look will be taken from Concepcion as he delivers strike 3 called. And Reichstein is set down for the second out.
The left fielder, number 7, Starling Joseph.
And so now it brings up Starling Joseph. Schulfand taking the off second. First pitch runs in on the hands, but Joseph, with his big swing, couldn't hold up, and it's 0-1. Little chant of Poppy coming from near the Majors dugout. Good snag from Roberts on that pitch outside to keep it from going to the backstop. Schulfan stays where he is, and it's 1-1. One pitch. That one skips past Robertson to the backstop, and so Schulfan will advance the extra 90 feet, and Concepcion missed his last two pitches, and Royals, you just need to get the single out to get out of it. Don't want to let this 2-out base runner come in to score. Of course, as was mentioned, playoffs starting soon for the fans who are at home. You can come on Saturday. We will have matchup with the Toronto Maple Leafs. And to miss that pitch, and it's 3-1. Majors will be facing off against the formidable Kitchener Panthers in the playoffs, which will be real fun to see. So that pitch coming in, and it's going to be taken for ball 4. And so a walk to Joseph, and that'll bring up Eduardo Diolio, as Roberts will take a moment to check on his pitcher and settle down Concepcion.
Second baseman, number 26, Eduardo Diolio.
Still 2 away. Chance for Concepcion to still strand that runner 90 feet away from home. Over left to set down Eduardo Diolio. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 1. And Diolio waiting. Joseph taking his lead, a little bit extended out at first. He will see where he is. As that one's fouled back, and it's now 0-2. There's a single from Schulfan, and advancing second on the stolen base and advancing to third on the wild pitch, and now 90 feet away after the Starlin Joseph walk. 0-2 as there's a group of fans excited as that one sit out towards right, and that one is a fair ball. That's going to score 1, and that's going to score maybe 2. Depends, we'll see, as that ball went out of play, and looks like Joseph is going to have to head back to third. So Joseph doesn't seem to realize that that ball went out of play, as the fence only extends so far. And so, unfortunate, the big break for the Royals to limit it to just the 1 run coming in. And still, that's not quite what you want. Now runners on second and third, and big chance for Reyes Cruz to break this game wide open here in the 9th. Pitch to Reyes Cruz. That one catches the outside. It's 0-1. Want to limit the damage and keep it to just a single run in on the inning. Reyes Cruz waits, and that pitch is going to miss off the plate outside. It's 1-1. Nobody warming up in the Royals bullpen, so they're going to trust Concepcion to get the final out of this inning. Pitch comes through, and that one will miss just above the zone. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. That one, Reyes Cruz looking like that. Thought that one was going to come in a little bit closer, but it catches the outside, and it's now evened up at 2-2. Looking to strand the two runners in scoring position and give the Royals a chance to potentially come back here in the bottom of the ninth. Pitch swung on and missed. Reyes Cruz strikes out, so one run is all that the Majors are able to muster. We head to the bottom of the ninth. 3-1 the score. So 3-1 the score as we head to the bottom of the ninth. Royals looking to come back and potentially walk this game off tonight. It will be Collymore, McLeod, and Cachetto to hit this inning. Collymore approaches the first batter, takes a strike. Second pitch coming in from Braden Farrington is swung on and missed. 0-2 down now with Collymore. Farrington, give credit where credit is due. He has been pitching a absolute gem despite not starting tonight. He's come in and he's working into his 7th inning and he's doing a mighty fine job of it. So there's a chopper out towards short. Reyes Cruz a little bit too slow to make the play, and Collymore will get on to lead off the inning. And so, Reyes Cruz.
The right fielder, number 14, Jeff McLeod.
Seemed like Reyes Cruz thought he had a little bit more time on that play, but Collymore always fleet of foot, and he can beat out a base hit like the rest of them. And that'll bring up Jeff McLeod with a runner on. First pitch, that one miss off the outside. Might be a decent situation here for the Royals because you got two pretty powerful bats stepping into the box, McLeod and Cheto. Big guys who can get a lot behind a swing, so if he can send something or get something that they like, they could potentially drive that ball for sure. Collymore taking his lead off first. 1-1 pitch from Farrington. That one catches the outside, and not much McLeod can do with that one. He'll just take it and step back into the box. 1-2 pitch from Farrington. That one misses the outside. That one, if that one missed, it didn't miss by much. It looked like it might have dropped just too low to find the zone. A tough take from McLeod, but he gets it, and now it's 2-2. There's a swing and a miss, though, and McLeod retired for the first out of the 9th inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Mike Chiquetto.
Mike Chiquetto now stepping in. He will look to do something with his first at-bat. Yet another powerful bats looking to potentially do some damage here for the Royals. First pitch he sees, he misses just barely. Tips off the bat and into the glove of the catcher. It's 0-1. Collymore taking his lead. The 0-1, that one will miss the zone high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Chiquetto, swung on and missed. Now it moves the count to 1-2. Collymore taking his lead again. 1-2 pitch. That one skips away, and Collymore is going to advance into scoring position. So Chiquetto will take that pitch, and it's now 2-2. Runner on second. Big chance for Chiquetto here to cash in a run and keep the game close. 2-2. That one rounded right back up the middle. Reyes can't play it. Hits him up towards the high chest. Might have hit him in the face. That's another tough play, and Reyes Cruz is a lot slower to get up from this one. And that's going to lead to medical personnel and the manager coming out, and runners on the corners. We will get back to you when the situation's cleared up. So we're back here at Hastings Stadium. Reyes crew is taking a beating tonight over at short, but he looks to be all right, and he's sticking in for the rest of the inning. 0-1 now to Owen Ellis, still looking for his first hit. This would be a nice time to get the first hit of the season. It's a pitch, and there's a wave and a miss. Counts now 0-2. Malik Collymore reaching on a single to start the inning, infield single. Managed to move to second on a wild pitch and advance to third on the Chiquetto base hit. Yet another infield single. So good take from Owen Ellis, as now it's 1-2. One-two pitch. That one is a fair ball on the left field line. Not going to score. Collymore. Chiquetto around to third. He's getting the wave. Here he comes to the plate. The throw is in plenty of time to gun him down. Owen Ellis comes through with an RBI double. Can't cash the second run, but 2 away. Still a runner in scoring position, and it's now up to Noah Roberts.
The catcher, number 22, Noah Roberts.
Roberts, last time up, he struck out swinging. See if he can have a better time now. Owen Ellis now leading off of second. The big moment here. Roberts takes that pitch on the outside. 1-0. If you like exciting games, honestly, it's a perfect introduction for both these teams to the postseason play, because it is exciting and electric here in Guelph. Swinging a miss there from Roberts, 1-1. Farrington sets and delivers the 1-1. That thing misses the outside corner. Good breaking ball. Major dugout is got very little members inside the dugout. Most are standing out on the track just in front of it, excitedly watching. They are just as into it as we are. There's a swing and a miss, and Royals now potentially down to their final strike tonight. It's Roberts standing into the box. Farrington sets in the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strikeout, and that will end the ball game. A big game between both sides to end the season, but it's the Majors who end the season on the right foot. 3-2 final. Late game heroics, not enough though for the Royals to get over the hump. And so they will face off against Toronto for their first playoff games. It will be a game on Thursday in the Christie Pits for those who want to attend. And for those in Guelph,
we would like to thank you for all the support throughout this year's baseball season. Don't forget, we are not done yet. This week, the Guelph Royals will start their playoff run with a first-round matchup against the Toronto Maple Leafs.
And for those in Guelph,
Thursday, August
we got a game on Saturday here at Hastings Stadium. For those who want to come to attend, a huge game it will be. And that, I am Trevor Reid, your play-by-play commentator and broadcast producer, wishing everybody who is watching the game tonight to a very good night.